Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for is now here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Get him, Bobby.
You are now rocking with
DZ, the Incredible.
You got it locked into Live and Direct TV with George Susie DZ the Incredible. Thank you for tuning in. And of course, you know, here on Live and Direct, we bring to you the who's who in art, culture, music, entertainment, and more. And guess what? We're here in Orlando, Florida with the Berkeleys. And we had to make the trek down here because y'all doing big things early in 2019, man.
Nice to be here. I'm happy you guys made the trip down here, and we're excited to let you guys be a part of what we have going on all the way here in Orlando, Florida.
And of course, we're gonna start off with Lisa, my good cousin Lisa, and then we gonna bring in Raleigh, we gonna bring in Tino a little later. But there's this song that you did that is already blowing up, and not just here in the States, but also back home in the Bahamas. And you know we can talk about that because you know that's the main reason we came down here to really highlight this new song. But you know, for another years, I've known you and your husband as singers, you know, leading praise teams, singing solos, just singing stuff. Mm-hmm. Where did the songwriting come in?
Well, to be honest, the songwriting was very new to me. As you said, we've always been singing, choirs. I've been a choir director. And all of a sudden, I just started writing songs about maybe 10 years ago. I think I got some of that from my dad. And I think it's just trickled down to me, and I just had to come out of my shell and just dive into it. And so far, I've written maybe about 12, 13 songs, but this is the first one that's out there. So I'm just excited to what is going to be happening coming up. I'm excited.
Now, when I first heard the song, it kind of took me back to when I was younger. Because it gave me that old school vibe of love songs from like the 80s, early 90s. Like what really inspired, you know, the way that you wrote the song and, you know, the lyrics that you put into it? What was your inspiration?
Well, when I wrote this song 8 years ago, I wanted something, I'm old school. So I grew up with the Peabo Bryson, Lionel Richie, Smokey. And those are my type songs, you know, real clean, good love songs. So I wanted to write something that will kind of, you know, bring you back to the love, the first love, when you met your first love. And I wanted something to celebrate relationship, commitment, marriages. So when I wrote this song, obviously I wrote it for my husband. I've been married for 25 years to the one and only V. Leslie Berkeley. 25 happy years. In fact, when I wrote this song was a happy day. I would have written another song had it not been a happy day. But this song was one of the songs that when I met him for the first time, and I've known him for almost 40 years. But we were kids, 13, 14 years old. I've known my husband, and I wrote the song In Your Eyes. And that's where I got the inspiration from, between the fact of my husband and just going back to old school and bringing that love and connection back and relationship and commitment is my inspiration for this song, In Your Eyes.
So you going in there talking about 40 years, what's your age right there? So give us a little insight on, I know that you mentioned like, you know, growing up in the eras of the Peabo Brysons and the Luthers and stuff like that. So give us a little insight on who some of your other musical inspirations were, you know, even if it was someone from back home in the Bahamas.
Well, Whitney was another inspiration. I love Whitney Houston. She was one of my favorite artists as well. I don't have a lot of artists in the secular world. I love all music, so it's not a favorite, but if I had to say pinpoint, it would have always been a Whitney Houston. I love our Bahamian music as well. I love Calypso. It's my favorite. Rake and Scrape is one of my favorite type of music. I have some other songs that I'll be bringing out soon that are more with that Calypso, Rake and Scrape feel. So I can't pinpoint one particular artist, all of them. I love all music. And even from the Michael McDonald, the Kenny Loggins, and all of them. I love them all. Roberta Flack, all of them.
All right, and with the way that things have changed in the music industry, and it has been a drastic change in recent times. Like, how do you feel from your perspective? How do you feel that, you know, this song is going to fare against the music and the so-called R&B that is out there, the so-called love songs that are out there that are basically concentrating more on the sexual aspect of life and love? How do you think that the song is gonna like really fare and hold up against what is out there now?
This song is gonna do well. I feel that it's gonna do well compared to everything else. The reason why is because this song can just transgress into other parts of everything. It can go into a married couple. It can go into boyfriend and girlfriend listening to this song. This song is not a twerking, let me just get with you tonight type song. This song is about real love, and if you have that real special person, this song will touch your soul. I still get goosebumps listening to this song. Raleigh is an amazing singer, and when I wrote this song 8 years ago, I said this is the only person I want to sing this song. Nobody else can do this song justice, and he did a fantastic, amazing job. So this song, compared to anything else out there, there's no comparison, to be honest. If you're a church person and you think secular music, I can't do secular, this song can even reach the church person, the Christian person, the secular person. I'm not even, I'm a marriage, if you have somebody that's doing a marriage counseling or seminar, you can play this anywhere. So this song can reach anyone at any time. If you're in a relationship, that's what the song is going to do. Even if you're a church goer, because I have a faith background, this song is a song that can reach everyone. It doesn't matter if you a church goer or not, it can reach you and touch you. And this is about love. So love makes the world go round. This song can reach every and anyone. So that's what I really wanted to get out there. So somebody who's a church person, I don't do secular. No, this is a clean song that you can enjoy with your husband or your wife. And you won't have to feel like, I'm listening to something that I shouldn't be listening to.
All right, now, a question that I really wanted to ask, right? Now, with you being a singer, your husband being a singer, right? Now, either you could have recorded the song yourself, your husband could have recorded the song, but you chose to allow another artist to do the song. Why did you choose to go that route?
Well, because I wanted to give Raleigh an opportunity, because a lot of times you don't get those opportunities to show your talent and showcase what you can do in terms of his vocal ability. He's doing a lot of other things, and when you talk to him, he'll tell you about all the other stuff he's doing. But I wanted to give him that opportunity because he deserves it. His voice is amazing, it's fresh, it's new. So I wanted him to have that opportunity to get out there and let people see what he has to offer. Yes, I could have done the song, but I figured I'm the songwriter. I don't have to take all of the spotlight. Even though I love the spotlight, I didn't have to do everything. And Leslie is more producer. Leslie likes to be behind the scene. He does not like singing all the time in public, unless he's more of that praise and worship type guy. So I wanted to give Raleigh that opportunity.
Okay, so what we're about to do, we're going to take a live and direct music break, and we're going to check out this song that we've been hearing so much about. And I'm going to let you introduce it.
So the song you're about to hear is called In Your Eyes, featuring Raleigh Moseley. And this song is going to change your life, okay? So get your husband, get your wife, get your boyfriend, get your girlfriend, put this on. This song is everything.
When I'm in your arms, you hold me tight. When I'm next to you, it feels so right. All I need to know is in your eyes I see forever. Being here with you, you hold me tight, making love to you 'cause in your eyes I see forever. There's a place where dreams are meant to be. When my love is your love, it leads to ecstasy. I'll swim the ocean if it brings me back to you. I'll go and bring you the moon. Being here with you, you hold me tight, making love to you. It feels so right. All I really know is in your eyes I see forever. In your eyes I see all the reasons why God put you in my life forever and ever, only in your eyes. Being here with you, you hold me tight, making love to you. It feels so right. All I really know is in your eyes I see forever. When I'm in your arms, you hold me tight. When I'm next to you, it feels so right. All I really know is in your eyes I see forever. All I need to know is in your eyes I see forever.
Welcome back to Live and Direct. We just checked out what I deem to be the next big hit in the R&B world, In Your Eyes. And sitting next to me, I got the voice that sang the song and the producer or co-producer that worked on the song. And right now we're looking like a beard gang because someone said we have the same beard going on here. But I'm going to let this man introduce himself and let y'all know who he is, because he's the man that sang that song. So ladies, if you felt anything, he is responsible.
I will put a disclaimer out. I am not responsible for anything that is going on. But I'm Raleigh Moseley, and I'm the singer that sang the words that Lisa Berkeley wrote. Because she ain't going to let y'all forget it.
Well, when they were giving me the background story, they told me that you're a music major and you're touring. So what you got going on with this tour? Tell us a little bit about what you're touring is comprised of right now.
Yes. So I graduated from college, UCF, with a musical theater degree, which is music and theater and dance and acting, all of that together for 4 years. It was a lot. And now I am working, doing what I actually graduated with, which a lot of people can't say, which is sad. But I actually get to do it. I'm blessed. And right now I'm at a theater, and we're doing shows every day almost. Monday through Friday right now. But it's a great time. A lot of fun.
All right, so let us know. I asked Lisa earlier when I talking to her, I said, now, you're a singer, your husband is a singer. What if you could have sang the song together or sing it individually, but you went and you got someone else? How did you get in on this piece of, or what they call this gem?
I would tell this story. Lisa likes to talk about herself and her music. No, I'm just playing. But she was telling me about the song that she wrote a while ago, and she just I was like, yeah, I want to hear it. And she sang it, and I was like, that is beautiful. I love that. And every time that I'd be in the car with them, I'd just be like, Lisa, can you sing your song In Your Eyes, please? And she sing it every time, and I guess around like the 10th time I started singing along. And then she was like, you know what? You sound great on this song. Her and Leslie was like, you sound great on this song, singing my song. And and I guess that's how it happened. And they asked me to record it for their 25th wedding anniversary vow renewal ceremony, and which was basically another wedding. If you weren't there,
I was there, so I remember what you're talking about because I was there.
It was extravagant. And they asked me to sing for that, and they asked me to record it for that. So I did all of that, and I'm grateful for it because I do love that song, and I'm glad they like it. I'm glad everybody out there likes it. So yeah.
So what was it like working in the studio with Lisa? And I know this story is going to be interesting. That's why I asked the question, because I know.
Lucky for everybody that was at the studio, Lisa was not there. So
what?
Thank God, because that song probably would not be here.
If we would have still been in the studio.
Be in the studio. They're telling me to go back and sing it again and sing it this way and change it this way and add this lyric. So she was not there. It was me, Leslie, and our producer, and even he made me sing stuff over a few times. And they was talking about me on the other side of the glass. I couldn't hear it, but I saw their faces. So I know what they were sending through to me. But it was great. He pushed me, and he knows the sound that he wants, and he knows what sounds good. So I can trust that what he's telling me is right. So I got in there and I was doing it. I did it. It was like 2 different days that I went in, and the second day is the day they were like, sing it like this. And, no, cut that out. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Like that. That's what they were sending me. So that's what came out in that in that record right there.
So you know they have this term bridezilla. You know, when a woman is crazy about her wedding. So he was like producerzilla.
Yes, he was. They both were.
So you could hand the mic over to producerzilla.
Here you go, producerzilla.
Now, most of you may know him as Leslie, but I know him as Tino. So that's what I can be calling him. So if you all don't know him by that name, then follow me as I talk to him. But, you know, with this being a song that your wife wrote for you, what was the process like being like the P. Diddy and the DJ Khaled on the executive producer tip on this song?
Well, first off, let me just say, my wife, she didn't know she had this writing thing in her. So it was something that just happened. And one of the things I'm very proud of is what the Most High has blessed her with now. Seeing this come to fruition, you know. Like Raleigh said, like she said, it's been years in the making for this song in particular. Even more for the CD that we're going to be doing shortly. So guys, listen out for that as well. You're going to be on it, you bet, right? It's you know, working like I said on the other interview I did. One thing with her is when she gets a song, which makes it somewhat easy, is, you know, some people just write lyrics, and then some people actually get lyrics and the flow of the song and the tune, and that's her. She gets the lyrics and she gets the tune, the flow of the song. So as a producer, it makes it a little easier to bring out what it is that the songwriter is looking for. And of course, she's my wife, so I know I'm literally there with her 24/7, 7 days a week. So I'm hearing what she wants. I know what she wants because I'm here. She's telling me every day. So, you know, going in the studio, and that's why Raleigh said, you know, we're hard on him, you know, no, do it like this, do it like that, you know, because we're trying to achieve what it is that she actually was looking for. So I'm glad that we were able to do that.
You know, I heard that there's going to be a music video coming out for this song pretty soon also. When can we expect that?
Yeah, we're working on it right now. We're trying to see which angle we want to go in terms of using some live footage of an event that we did that you mentioned, the 25th wedding anniversary. Or just maybe going a whole different route of maybe having Raleigh actually do it live in the studio somewhere. So we're just trying to play around with that, but that should be coming soon, very soon.
All right. So tell us, we already met Raleigh, who sang the song. We have our songwriter, producer. Tell us about the people that work on the song that aren't here. Who played the music, or those guys that worked behind the scenes with you.
Yeah. Of course, our main producer, Marvin Tony Hemmings, one of the best producers around. He's worked with everybody. He's actually under the Rodney Jenkins or Jerkins camp.
Dark Child.
Dark Child,
Yeah.
exactly. So Tony is, as we say, he's a beast, man, when it comes to producing. We did a song as well in the gospel world called Right Now Praise. He produced on that as well for us. So working on that with him was really, really good to see him in work, and I got to, learn a lot from him. And so even with that, I mean, he was great. I had Jonathan Williston as well.
J-Dub.
J-Dub, yeah. J-Dub did some strings on there as well. He did the actual mixing for that, the final mix. So, and then of course Raleigh, and then most of the music, the instrumentation and all that was done by Tony. So it was, I'm just glad it came out the way it did, because we had really some great people involved in doing that. And of course, Mr. Donzel, D'Angelo DeVoe, public relations, making sure that we were able to get this thing out to you guys in the Bahamas. So
shout out to him. He's the plug. He's the plug.
Shout out to him, man. That guy is good. If y'all see him, shake his hand, man.
And make sure you hand some money off them in the shake. Now, in your eyes, someone please let everybody know the platforms where they can download this brand new single.
All right, well, In Your Eyes is available online everywhere, at every online media platform, whether it's Apple, iTunes, Google, Spotify, you name it, you can get it there. No, it's not on Amazon as yet, only because Amazon deals with the hard copy CD. In this day and time, everything now is being done digital. So we have it now digital, where you can just go to your computer right now, go to Apple iTunes, whatever, and just go ahead and purchase it. Yeah, right on your phone. Everything nowadays is quick. So you can go right there, grab it real quick.
Download the song. Make sure you pay for the song.
Okay, I think we need to give the mic to Lisa, because I think she has more to say before we go. So please get it all out before we go, because once we go...
A few things in the interviews before when I was not here. I heard a lot of talking, okay? I am not a diva, okay? Just a perfectionist.
Now, with the other songs that you have written that haven't come out yet, do we have a timeline set for when we're going to get the rest of those singles?
Well, we're hoping this year is the year that we can finish the whole album. But those are gospel songs, which is my heart. So those hopefully will be done by summer. We hope to finish those and get those out there for you guys to enjoy. And these are more of the contemporary Christian gospel music. And I mean, this is new, fresh stuff with some R&B flavor and some hip-hop twist and flavor. So look forward to that album coming out soon, summer. You want to add anything to that, babe?
I guess as the producer, it'll be out summer.
Yes, I'm putting it out summer so we can get it out summer.
Now, if you haven't caught on as yet, I'm sure you can tell that the Berkeleys are Bahamian, not Raleigh, but the Berkeleys are Bahamian. So, you have anybody back home you want to shout out before we get up out of here? Yeah.
That's old.
No. You can still shout people out.
Okay, so I want to give a shout out to my family back home. My sister Judy Maycock and my nieces Crystal, Candice, Treese, and Rissa back home. Nieces and nephews all home. And some great friends of mine, Achara and Danae, Bo Wallace, and Achara Sweetie. Hey guys, I made it! He's got a shout out to the whole Royal Bahamas. He's for us right now.
I want to give a shout out to my family, all of my brothers. Actually, I got 2 in Nassau, Pedro, Themo, my brother Themo, he's on the Defense Force. Pedro, I have a brother in Trinidad, actually. Yeah, I know, right? In Trinidad. So I just want to give a shout out my aunts, Aunt Linda and Bridget, Aunt Bama, hey, my uncles, Mono, Uncle Derek. I know, right? My family's big. So anyway, big shout out to them, man. Also to my GHS crew. Yeah, my GHS 88 crew. My Royal Bahamas Police Force crew. Yeah. Shout out to y'all. And my NCA crew, Nassau Christian Academy. Yeah, I was actually there before I went to government school. So, yeah, shout out to them as well for all their support and love, and even Prophecy, where we come from, man. You know, shout out to all the Prophecy crew and all my dudes in Prophecy. If dudes is still a thing, right? You still say that.
I guess you can. It's okay if you do it.
No, man, but thanks, Bahamas in particular, especially Star 106.5, who was so gracious in allowing us to do that interview to release the song. And last but not least, man, my boy Donzel D'Angelo DeVoe. Remember I said it, if you all see him, please tell him how much we thank him for everything that he's done to get us right now to where we are.
And write that man a check.
So please, man,
write that man a check.
Bless him, like we used to say in Prophecy. Bless him with something.
Bless him.
Put something in his hand.
Hallelujah.
Put something in his hand when you see him. Don't let the man go without his hand with something in his hand.
I know. We're gonna let him.
Yeah, money.
Yes, write that man a check. Write that man. That's a good man right there. That's the plug. We're gonna let Raleigh shout out Orlando, Oak Ridge, John Young, International Drive, UCF. All that good stuff.
I can shout out UCF. I'll shout out UCF and my Orlando people. And I'm also going to shout out Miami because that's where I'm from, 305, Miami-Dade County till I die. Born and raised in County of Dade. So I'm going to shout that out. Yeah. And shout out my family and my friends. So when y'all see this, if y'all in the Bahamas, this is for you.
Listen, man, you've been locked into Live on Direct, man. Thank you for tuning in. As you know, on Live on Direct, we bring to you the who's who in art, culture, music, entertainment, and more. We in Orlando, so we going to Disney World. We out of here. Baby.